I don't know where he is. I have no idea where Mark Miller is.
Wisconsin Democrats are still nowhere in sight, and it doesn't look like they're coming back to work anytime soon, threatening to stay in hiding for weeks, even avoiding state troopers.
What I was hopeful for was that, if in fact a trooper shows up at your door, that it might have some impact on them, coming back and going to work.
The 14 Senate Democrats left the state Thursday. They're in a standoff with majority Republicans over balancing the state budget. The bill would involve cutting the pay, benefits, and collective bargaining rights of public workers.
I didn't want to do this. We all didn't want to do it, but we felt this was our only option.
The AP caught up with State Senator John Erpenbach at his hotel in Chicago.
Unions in certain parts of the state especially are the very fabric of communities. You're talking about generations of union families. It's in some families, it's almost as sacred as deer hunting is. And for the governor to just unilaterally take away the ability for someone's right to bargain their contract or organize is wrong.
Back in Wisconsin, the governor insists the cuts from public workers are necessary to deal with the state's budget.
There's a quiet majority out there who want us to do the right thing. This is bold politically, which is why there's all this attention, but it is still modest in terms of what we're asking of our government employees.
The legislation has brought thousands of protesters to the state capitol. Friday marked the fourth straight day of demonstrations and the largest to date, an estimated 40,000 people. Many are teachers who called in sick, forcing school districts to cancel classes. Jesse Jackson was also on hand, saying the protests were inevitable.
It was just a matter of time before this bubble would burst. And so today is Wisconsin, next week is Columbus, Ohio, and these kind of radical anti-worker acts by governors are inspiring people and not intimidating people to fight back.
So far, the massive protests have shown no signs of letting up. Demonstrators have vowed to stay as long as necessary to get the concessions they want. Ross Simpson, The Associated Press.